Okay, hello everyone, and today we'll be talking about mastering link research campaigns. I hope you're hearing um, my voice, and you'll be learning a lot from this session on link building. And before I start, I'd like to present some expectations that somehow you can grasp or you can learn from this seminar. Number one, if you are a newbie in the SEO industry, you can learn some techniques that you can already implement to your campaign. And if you are an advanced, which is my main target audience for this presentation, and you will learn some more actionable tips from tools, metrics, and some other tips for you to speed up the process of finding link opportunities for your website or for your client's website. And if you are an SEO agency owner, this presentation will help you to actually scale every campaign of your clients, which we know is very important in owning a business or in handling a business operation. And I guess that's it for now. And let's go to my main topic. But before that, let me introduce myself. Okay, I'm Venchito Tampon, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of SharpRocket. SharpRocket is a link building company, and we provide high quality link building services to international clients based in UK, US, and Australia. And I'm also the sole author of digitalphilippines.net. This website is focused on providing actionable link building tips and strategies that you can already implement to your blog, to your website, or to any client's website that you are handling. And SharpRocket is just a new company, but we're already building some brand, not just in the international scene, but also in the local scene. Okay, so let's get straight to my topic. And by the way, if you have any questions, you can simply just type it in the dashboard or in the chat, and I'll answer all of them as much as I can at the end of this presentation. And this, by the way, my link building blog has also been featured on some of the most popular marketing blogs. Some of them are probably you're familiar with, like Forbes, Moz, Inbound, and Kiss Metrics. And this coming November 30, I'll be having an AMA or Ask Me Anything um, forum in inbound.org where you can also ask me questions and about link building and content marketing. Okay, let's get straight to the topics. Links in 2016. But before that, I'd like to know if you are still hearing my voice. Would you just say yes or say sounds fine? It's okay. Okay, great. How about the others? Hello? Are you still hearing me? Okay, great. Now, links in 2016. Now, link building from this year to onwards, 2016, 2017, and for the coming years, it's been quite all around been discussed by many SEO experts, not just in the local scene, but also in the international scene. And as you all know, the recent Moz survey talks about the number one factor that influenced the ranking of many websites today, and that is the links. Links is still one of the main important factors to make a page or site rank higher in search results. Now, though many experts and though many website owners still argue about this thing, And I really just say or just show this data from Moz because it somehow compiles all the opinions and insights from almost 150 plus experts. And as you can see, the first two factors are mainly number one, the domain level, or what we call the website or the domain authority, or the link authority of a specific website. The second is the page level. And still, I conclude that links are still a very important factor for Google and for your website to rank and search. Now, when we talk about the link building, there are two phases that you would want to really understand, that you would want to really know about and be an expert in. And number one is the link research. Number two is the outreach. So if you're not familiar with link building, you need to first understand the first two basics phases of link building, which is number one, the link research, which will be the main topic of this presentation. Okay, so let's go to some search operators that that you might not know about, or at least you may haven't used before for your campaign. So yeah, here's some common search operators that we as link builders or SEOs are already been using. Okay, number one is the in-URL keyword. We all know that the in-URL keyword is being used to find guest blogging opportunities and resource pages. Let's say you are working on a finance niche. You may want to search for in-URL car insurance and slash quote unquote guest post, and it will leave you tons of link opportunities with the URL specific for car insurance or the finance niche. And another way to find opportunities is the use of in title, wherein it will just reveal pages with the meta title, or the title itself should be that keyword. And next would be the site colon. Okay, this is mainly used in some in the SEO audit, wherein you would like to see duplicate pages in a specific website, let's say the tags and other pages that you would want to know index and in a specific scenario, and some search phrases that we've been using for guest blogging, maybe these phrases, the right for us, become a contributor, and guest post. And some of you may have been thinking that guest blogging is dead, since Matt Katz has already announced this statement. But in my opinion, guest blogging is not really dead. The only dying thing is the how we approach guest blogging, how we approach contributing to other content, and that's the real main thing. And what Matcut is really against, um, it's more on our approach, like sending email pitches to 100 blogs and wishing to build exactly 50 or 100 links every month, and that is mainly what Matt is against about. He really wants every link. He really wants every opportunities to be natural, not making it natural. And if you're using search operators, or if you're a newbie in the industry, you may want to click on the reference, the Google Guide .com Advanced Operators reference. And let me get straight to some of the more advanced search operators. Let's first goes to the in anchor keyword. How many of you have been using in anchor in your link building campaign? Could you please say yes in the chat box? Okay. I'm not sure if any one of you have been using this search operator, but in our internal team, in our company, we've been using this. We've been testing this search operator. This will help you find pages that have the anchor text keyword or the industry term that you are targeting. So, how can we use this search operator to find more link opportunities? Okay, number one, we can use this in Anchor search operator to find blogs and sites where we could contribute our content. Okay, so if you've been doing guest blogging for a while and you've been using in URL, in title, then you might want to try out using in Anchor. Now, as you can see, there are two search results that I've showed in this slide. When you use the in URL search operator, what you can see is the number of search results somewhere around 900, so 903 to be exact. But if you use the in Anchor search operator, you will get twice the results or three times the results of the in URL search. Okay, so this is something that you would want to try out for you to find more link opportunities for your blog, and not just using the in URL, in title, simply the common search phrase, guest post or guest blog. You can simply just use the in anchor right for us, and then the English term, and then make it specific to blogs. Okay, are we still learning so far? I'd like to hear uh, some yes in that from the audience. Okay, just say yes. Okay, great. Okay, Daniel yeah, great. Okay, next use of or purpose of using in Anchor is the ready to outreach opportunities. How many of you want to have or want to attain a greater or a higher response rate from your outreach campaigns? Okay. If you want to increase the response rate as well as the conversion or the link acquisition rate, then you might want to try using in Anchor, quote unquote, contact me, and the industry term filtered it with the blog. Okay, so this kind of search query will give you sites with footprints of contact me, and this is very good if you want to have a quick prospecting, blog prospecting. So let's say you want to prospect for 50 niche blogs in less than an hour. Then you might want to use this contact me uh, search space alongside with the in Anchor. Okay, so you can also make it to more personal. You want to find authors or influencers in your industry, you can simply just change in Anchor colon quote unquote about me, since about me is only being used by one author. Okay, those blogs whose author is just one. Okay, the next use or purpose of in anchor is the combination of it. Okay, you can combine the in anchor and in URL. Okay, so if you have a relevant resource page, if you have a specific page or content about, let's say you have a guide on blogging, okay, the beginner's guide to blogging. Now what you can do is to use the in anchor, start your own blog or other key phrases, let's say blogging tips, WordPress guide, how to start your own blog, WordPress hosting, or other terms, plus the in URL links or in URL resources. Now, this search operator or this search query will leave you pages specific to resource pages that have the in anchor text start your own blog or the keyword that you want to target. Okay, this will give you a lot of resource pages that you may haven't think of, simply because you're just using the plain URL links or URL resources. And next would be the link sourcing. Okay, when I say link sourcing, it simply means competitor analysis or the link competitor analysis. Okay, now if you use the in-anchor search operator together with basic or exact keyword terms, then it will not give you exact link opportunities, but it will give you uh, resource pages or similar guides of your competitors. Now, when you already have those competitors' links pages, then you can head over to Ahrefs or to your favorite link building tool, let's say Open Site Explorer, and you can look for sites or pages that link to content of your competitors. Okay, and when you find those link opportunities, then you can create a list, find their email addresses, and ready to reach out for those bloggers or influencers. And number two, you can identify footprints in LinkedIn pages to get more link opportunities. Now, there is one tip that I'd like to share with you. That is, when you want to find more resource pages, there are industries that have the same titles and of their resource pages. Let's say in the engineering or in the transportation industry, almost all resource pages have the phrase "getting there." Okay, so getting their links or getting their resource pages is some of the kind similar phrases. So if you're using search Google to search for link opportunities, excuse me, if you're using that, you may want to look for in anchor or in URL, getting the in URL links or resources. Okay, next is the combination of in anchor and minus type. Okay, now this is great for finding linking pages. Okay, let me just pause for a while. Okay, this is great for finding branding pages. When I say branding pages, these are the interviews, the roundups, or any link opportunities that link specifically to the brand pages of a specific website. Let's say the About Us, the About Me, Team Us. And if you want to find interview opportunities, roundup opportunities, then you might want to use the in anchor. Let's say if you're a fan of Ryan Fishkin and mods, then you might want to use the in anchor Ryan Fishkin or Cyrus Report, but make sure you add the minus site operator for you to remove pages from specific domain where the influencer comes from. Okay, next is the search operator tilde. Okay, this is a search operator for synonyms. Okay, when you say entitled in URL, okay, this is something that you can add to the entitled operator in URL for you to find opportunities. And I'd like to share some tips on how you can use the tilde or synonym operator. The tilde and minus combination. Okay, let's look at the search query. As you can see, I look at the tilde blogging minus blogging resources useful recommended. Now this will help you find resource pages or link opportunities that are not necessarily have the keyword blogging but are somehow related or laterally connected to blogging. And when I say laterally, this means that blogging is with the lateral verticals of blogging with the WordPress and with the marketing, social media, they are both under the same umbrella, which is the internet marketing. Okay? Okay, next would be the resource inclusion for journal bloggers. Now, this is a very good strategy or tactic if you want to or if you are targeting a general audience of bloggers. Okay, let's say you own a SaaS product, the software as a service product, or if you have a WordPress plugin, a WordPress team, a hosting team that is somehow targeted to a lot of verticals, all general verticals of different industries. Okay, so it may be targeted to the fashion bloggers, health bloggers, beauty entrepreneur, mommy, finance. This product, or if you have that product or the plugin or theme, which you might want to use the guide plus the recommended resources for change the genre with your niche. Okay, recommended resources for fashion bloggers, till the guide, recommended resources for beauty bloggers, till the guide. Okay, this is very important if you want to find lots of opportunities. And we tested this search operator, this search query, we found out that it will give you around 30 to 50 pages, the resource pages for almost 1 to 2 hours. That's a lot of opportunities, given that they are somehow really interested to your content or to your tool or product, or whatever thing you're offering to them. Okay, let's go to some tools that are uh, not common to you guys, and let's start with the link miner tool. How many of you are already using this tool or this link building tool? This is um this is a product developed and produced by John Cooper, one of my former boss. Okay, how many of you have used link miner or who knows point blank SEO? Could you please say yes in chat box? Okay. Now, link miner is a very great link prospecting tool, not only in helping you find the broken 404 pages in specific resource pages, but one of its main features is helping you um, see the number of internal and external links straight from the search results itself. Okay, so when you type in any search spaces, let's say in URL links or in URL resources, and the quote unquote, let's say blogging, and when you click the icon, link miner, you'll find the number of internal links and external links. Now, this is what I really want to point out in this slide. If you find that the external links is equal to 0, or there's no external links, what it means is that the blogger or the webmaster or the content creator is not really interested or is not willing to link out to other websites or to refer or to give links or to refer other similar pages, and that is somehow an indication that there is a low linking opportunity, which means that you'll not get a response. There will be a low response as well as the link acquisition rate. Now, if you would like to somehow master this or use properly this link miner tool, that you might want to refer to the blog post that I share in, on the screen, find.seu.com/the link miner. Okay. Now, let's get to the one of the main products, okay, branded mentions. Okay, brand mentions. Now, brandmentions.com is a product developed by Razvan of Cognitive SEO. So if you're using Cognitive SEO, you may somehow familiar with that guy. Uh, what brand mentions um, would do is that it doesn't just help you find mentions of websites, but it could also help you find key contacts, influencers or bloggers that are really interested to link out to your content or page. Now, we've been discussing this tool for quite some time with Razvan, and he told me that Brad mentions has a lot of great features or have more great features than Google Alerts. Okay, so if you've been using Google Alerts, you may have noticed that Google Alerts is not doing or is not giving you real-time notifications through email. And brand mentions is have that kind of strength wherein here she could it could give you real-time email notifications depending on what keyword, industry, location, and language you would want the opportunities to be filtered on. Okay, so other things that we could do is can help you um, also in finding opportunities that you may somehow have missed because of focusing on SEO, the technical SEO, and in some other aspects of search marketing. Now, this is one link that I got recently. Then I just noticed it's because brandmentions.com sent me an email notification about this particular mention or link from his metrics. So imagine if you don't have link monitoring tools or brand monitoring tools, and you have may miss this opportunity. Okay, DA his metrics is a DA 80 plus. Okay, next would be the competitor analysis. Now, brand mentions would help you uh, uh, find mentions, news sites, blogs where your competitors had been featured. Okay, as well as this may somehow categorize to a link or a link to mention. So whichever opportunities you would like to target. Okay. So brandmatches.com can help you prospect for linking blogs or sites to competitors with high potential to mention your brand as well. Only if you would reach out to them. Okay, so you can also spot influencers, or if you are in an industry where you don't know any influencers, bloggers, or popular webmasters, then you might want to use the brandmentions.com for you to spot influencers that you might want to reach out, or not necessarily influencers, but newbies in the industry, but already have some some kind of big communities or networks that if you will penetrate, you can enlarge your territory, enlarge your networks as well. Okay, so you might want to check for you to find influencers. Okay, this is what we call the topical mentions research. Okay, are we still learning so far? I'd like to hear some yes from you guys, somehow to motivate me to continue. Okay, what about the others? Okay, now so let's first. Okay, great. So let's first let's continue to the metrics. Now, one of the things uh, that a lot of SEOs have been using for the past few years are probably this. um, um, this metrics, or the following metrics like DA, the dominability of mods. They might also use the trust flow or citation flow from Majestic SEO. They may also be using the Ahrefs wrong. Now, I'm not saying that all those metrics are wrong, or using those or finding link opportunities based on those metrics are not right. But I'm saying is there's some lacking when you only use those metrics. Okay, and I'll be sharing to you three metrics that we've been doing for our campaigns to our clients. Okay, so number one, this is the main and really number one factor if you're looking for um, high quality opportunities in blogs. Okay, number one is to have that kind of engagement. Okay, one of the criterions in looking for a high quality link prospect is the engagement. Now, you would want to consider an average number of comments. Let's say you would only include a blog with existing blog posts that have average of 3 or 5 comments. Okay, so this will be one of your metrics engagement. Why? Now, the real and main purpose of our link is to be clicked, right? Now, if the link that you got or that you acquired from blog doesn't refer traffic to your website, then it's not then it's not providing real value for your brand. Since the main objective of your link is to somehow refer traffic, and if, for instance, if you get that a link from a high quality blog or an authoritative blog, then it will somehow refer leads, customers, clients to your brand, and that's a good consideration when you're looking for link opportunities. Okay, next would be the social share. So I've been using social shares as one of the main factors in identifying if a blog or a link opportunity is high quality or not. Now, the thing with social shares, it doesn't just give you some kind of numbers, but it can also help your link first tier links or the first layer of links to amplify or to acquire or to attract another links from bloggers who might have read or share your content. And that's a really great opportunity if you want to um, create a momentum in link acquisition. You'll just get the first tier links with high quality exposure, and then link bloggers and influencers will just visit those blogs and resource pages, and they might have find your content because the blogger content have given you a link, and that will create a momentum of continuous consistent flow of links for your brand. And the next would be the SEM rush organic traffic, and this is one of the main metrics that can help you track if there is a consistent organic traffic in a specific blog or website. Now, as I've said earlier, you don't just want to get a link. You want to drive referral traffic to your brand or website. And when using SEM Rush, you can just simply look at the SE price, which will give you conversion of how valuable the organic traffic a specific blog or site is. Now, another thing is that when you see the graph or when you see the trends of the rise or fall of the organic traffic, you could somehow analyze if the website had been penalized, the penguin, it had been penalized for 2 or 3 months. Um, so you really want to filter the or check the all time traffic for you to see if there is a drastic fall in the organic traffic. And in that case, you'd want to consider that since you don't want to building to websites that have experienced penalty or have just recovered penalty because somehow there might be an inconsistency in the organic traffic, and it will also cause or impact the referral traffic that those blogs would drive to your brand. Okay, this is my last tip for today for this presentation, and I hope you learn a lot from this session. One last tip: if you own an SEO agency, if you're an inbound marketing agency, or if you have your own link building team, you would like to scale the process, you would like to scale the link prospecting as well as the outreach campaigns, then one tip that I'd like to share with you is checklist. Now, when you create a checklist, you would like to divide the checklist into two. The first part should be things that the link prospector or a newbie SEO specialist to should consider, and then other one is the not to consider things. This can help you your newbie SEO team member to understand some basic elements or some basic considerations when looking for high quality blogs or resource pages. And this varies depending on the industry of the client. This varies depending on the size of the audience of the client. This varies depending on the agreement of you, of your team or your account manager, of between your agency's account manager and the client. So you would really want to set a specific agreement or base metrics before you create this checklist. And this is something that you would like to try out because this can help you scale your link building campaigns. And and I hope you guys learn a lot from this. And okay, thank you for this opportunity. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Just type in the chat box, and um, uh, uh, I'll see to you that I'll answer as many questions as you have.